Hello everyone. So here I am demonstrating the experiment Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Okay, so let's start with it. Here I have used the insulator copper wire whose thickness is approx 35 millimeter. Okay, then I have used one 9-volt battery, and then this is the connector, then here is a transistor, this is resistor, and then this is the switch. Okay, so this resistor is 27K and the transistor number is 2N2222A. Okay, so here I have used that is that is insulator copper wire. First of all, it is done 30 tons. It is 30 tons here, it is done. Okay, then this 30 tons insulator copper wire, this is divided 15 times. Okay, so that the same current would flow in the two opposite direction, so that the induction process will be generated. Because if the same current flows in the same direction, there will be no induction. That's why it is necessary that the same current will flow in the two opposite direction. That's why the 30 turns of the insulator copper wire, it is divided into 15 turns. Okay, then the middle loop is connected with the positive. This is positive terminal of the battery. Okay, then here this is a transistor, the NPN transistor. NPN transistor, which is a kind of bipolar transistor. And here that is the here what happens is that the P semiconductor is fused between two N semiconductors. So here it has 3 terminal, middle one is base, left side of mine this is emitter, right side of mine this is collector. Okay, so here middle loop is connected with the positive terminal of the battery. Then another loop is connected with the base of the transistor through the resistor. This green color one, this is 27K resistor. Through the resistor, it is connected with the base of the transistor, so that this resistor is used so that it can obstruct the current. Okay, then another loop is connected with the collector of the transistor. Okay, in NPN transistor, the charge carriers are the electrons. Then this emitter is connected with the negative terminal of the battery. Here this switch is used so that it can break the current. Okay, so here what will happen, see, here this is the secondary coil and this is the primary coil. Here in the secondary coil, this LED is connected. The secondary coil, this is 30, this is also 30 turns. Here it is not divided into 15, it's only 30 turns and it is connected with the LED. Okay, so here in this is secondary coil, this is primary coil. So when I switch it on and bring the LED nearer to primary coil, see this LED is glowing. Okay, and when I take it farther away, then it will stop glowing. Okay, so here this paper is used in between them in order to show that there was no wire connection between both the coils, but still the LED was glowing. It's all because due to the process of induction. Okay.
But we don't talk anymore.